There's really no transition from the here, but yeah. No, but I've been thinking about Santa Claus a lot recently. Mainly because he's an old guy who used to give me presents for being good. And now the only old guys who give me presents are when I'm bad. It's a tough economy, you do what you can. No, this is the only way to segue into a Santa joke in February. But now Santa's the weirdest societal lie that we tell the kids. Like, we have a set of lies that we tell the kids, and most of them we've given up on. Like, because it becomes silly after a while. Like, you know what, my 13-year-old, he just snickers every time he sees a blind person. I should probably tell him they get that way from masturbating. Like, you give up on some of these lies after a while, because they're just ridiculous. But everyone sticks with Santa Claus. Like, there are no parents out there who are like, you know what, like, let's be truthful, let's be honest, let's not put him in this game. No, nobody. And the thing is, like, my parents, like, they told me about what sex was as soon as I asked. I was like 5 and being like, Mommy, where do babies come from? Like, well, a couple bottles of wine, and then you put the dick in, and then you do it a bunch, and there's a love explosion, and all that. It's beautiful. But those same parents who are like totally honest with a 5-year-old, when I was like, is Santa real? They become like Clinton during his deposition, They're like, is Santa real? Well, that depends on the definition of is, I guess. Like you would think honestly though that Christians would have a problem with Santa Claus. Because I don't know, it's just, the birth of their God. It's just a silly story to replace that. You think they'd want to focus on the other part. But they don't. And you know why they have no problem with it? It's because Santa Claus, the whole thing is just training wheels for Christians. Think about it. It's just like a mini God that you get to practice with before you have to deal with a big guy. Think about it. Both Santa Claus and God are super old dudes of an indeterminable age that watch you all the time. And then they judge you. They give you something good, if you're good, heaven or toys, which is the same thing when you're 8 years old. Or they give you something related to fire. Because really, giving a kid a piece of coal is like, hey, keep this up, and we'll have enough to burn you forever. And also it's a little silly to believe neither of them after like 10, Oh. No, but like, there was always that kid though, at least I remember the kid who like believed in Santa way too long. Like, I would try to tell him, not even to be mean, not even like tell him there's no Santa Claus, but to like help him out. Like, Joey, man, I know you're really excited about Christmas and everything, but you gotta lay off the Santa talk, dude. Like, it's not real. Our parents told us. And he's like, you're just jealous. My parents see him all the time. Sometimes they leave him with a babysitter and they go see him in the North Pole. That's why your parents are jealous. They have to hang out and you're like, all right, man, just believe what you want to believe. That's just crazy. But do you think that anybody ever gets old enough to masturbate but still believes in Santa? Like they just like December, they just like cut it down to once a week, Like they're like, when they do it, they're just like, not the Xbox, something else, take the socks, just take the socks, not the X. Maybe I do need the socks. All right, let's see. I've become a feminist recently. Yeah, right? Rock on, equality. It's all good. The thing is, my girlfriend isn't a feminist, so I have to like remind her sometimes to like be a strong, independent woman. Like we'll be in bed and she'll ask me to go down on her, and I'll be like, listen, breeder, why don't you do something for yourself instead of getting some man to do it for you all the time? But she's getting better though. Like now we're walking through the through the woods or whatever, and there's a puddle. Like she'll take off her coat and put it down, and I'll walk over it so my feet don't get wet. She's gotten much better. Let's see. And I just want to leave you guys with something I learned. I think it's pretty important. I don't know, is anybody here either gonna go to college soon or has kids who are going to college soon? Anybody? All right, well, whoever that was, this is for you. When I went to college, I didn't know what I wanted to do, or like choose my major or whatever, and my advisor, asked me about it, and I was like, well, I don't know, what's the job market like right now, what's the best thing to do, how can I make a steady income kind of thing. He's like, Josh. He's like, just choose something you love. Choose something you love to learn about. And you'll end up with a job that, you love. And he's absolutely right. Because I ended up becoming an English major, and I love what I do. I'm the best speller at Wendy's. Absolutely. All right. You guys have been great. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.